What's going on, guys? It's XQ420 here. I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. If it's your first time here, do not hesitate. Hit that subscribe button. We keep things right. We keep it tight. We keep it toasted on us. Going ahead and diving into today's video. As all y'all know, Georgia did a little reform on its voting laws. And I don't see what the big deal is, okay? Everybody acting the fool about this. And the main thing that they acting the fool about is the need for having identification when you vote. And I just don't get it. I mean, what's the problem with somebody having proper ID while voting? But if you see, hell, I think 15 actually. Dang, people got IDs before that. But I'm just saying, usually anybody who is age 16 and up who has a driver license, I mean, that's your ID. So what is the problem? What is the big deal? How is this all of a sudden restrictive to have somebody to require somebody to have an ID? I mean, I'm not understanding the logic here. Folks are calling out saying Jim Crow laws and all this stuff. I'm like, Jim Crow? What? Do what? I mean, I forgot. I missed the part of the bill where they said, where Georgia said black folks couldn't vote no more. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What is happening? What are we talking about? Now, of course, we've had multiple callings for people to cancel Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's into the cancel culture, into the cancel movement. We got to cancel somebody, okay? You getting canceled. We want to make sure we hurt you and yours. Now, they've had calls for the PGA and the MLB to boycott Georgia following voting reform law, okay? Now, from what I'm understanding on that reform law, one of the things, and this is a smear campaign that CBS News tried to do through ways companies can help fight against Georgia's restrictive new voting law, which, I mean, it's not really restrictive. There's other states that have more restrictive laws. So what happens when you move it to one of those states? I mean, now, they didn't say that they were going to completely ban folks from going and playing baseball, because baseball removed the All-Star game. They didn't remove everybody from going and playing baseball in Atlanta. They just want to take away the All-Star game. So I got you. Ain't no problem. But one of the things I seen up here they were talking about, but they said some of the things actually made it easier to vote in Georgia, such as expanding early voting and permanent ballot drop box locations. Now, I think they're doing 17 days prior as far as your early voting. And I think, if I'm correct, I think New York's only 9 days. But it's that whole thing about an ID, Bo. I mean, they just hell bent on the identification thing. But it's just got folks, it's got folks in a tizzy, bud. I mean, they acting a fool about it. And let me get this right. It ain't people so much as corporations. And folks just fold up. I'm just like, can I get one corporation to damn stand tall? Dang, Bo, can I get one? Is there one out there? We just want one. Can the side of freedom and truth get one corporation behind us? Can we get a sliver of one? No, but folks just fold up. Let's go hide in the bed. Oh yeah, so well, about 2 or 3 folks made a fuss about it. So yeah, but we jumping right on board. Now, as I said, Major League Baseball, they actually pulled the All-Star game out of Georgia over the new voting law. Now, but it don't even make no sense, man. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Now, they talking about, black this, black that. Black folks need this, black folks need that. Black folk need help, black folk need opportunity. Now, Atlanta got a whole lot of black folk out there. So, by you pulling the All-Star game, you know what I'm saying? You're, in fact, hurting some of the black business owners in that area. Because All-Star games and stuff generate millions of dollars in revenue. So, I mean, who have you actually helped? You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know where they're putting it at, but I mean, I don't get it. You talking about you want to help the black folks, but you going to eliminate an opportunity for potential black-owned businesses to make extra cash during that time from tourists coming in and things of that nature. Help their economy. I mean, you see what I'm saying? I mean, is this for the blacks or is it anti-black? I'm trying to figure the thing out. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't into all the old black, white stuff. Everybody can benefit from this if you're in Atlanta and you're a business owner. You know what I'm saying? Job creation and all that stuff. So everybody can benefit. And that's what I like to see. But no, bud. We ain't about that right now. Hey, it's about trying to be politically correct. Or so-called politically correct, okay? Now, I think they had a statement up here from the commission. I'm gonna move to my Twitter because I got it bigger up here. All right, y'all. Robert Manfred Jr. Oh yeah, the punk. That's what he is. The punk. Yeah, let me go ahead and bow to the mob. But they don't stop there. They want everything. They want your soul, okay? It's not enough to have the body. They want to straight up strip you of your soul. That's what folk don't realize, bud. The woke mob want everything you got, bud. They want to leave you with nothing, okay? just a shell. That's all they want to leave you with, a hollow, empty shell. That's all they want to be left. All right, so he goes down here. Over the last week, we engaged in thoughtful conversation with clubs, former and current players, but thoughtful conversation. But I want to know who you talk to. Put names up there. I want you to put names up there, okay? I want you to put a name up. Don't tell me, oh, we had conversation with a few folk. No, I want folk to tie their name to this, okay? You said there's too many folk that just want to go out and they want to say stuff in secrecy. You know what I'm saying? No, come out, put your name on it. Folk ain't gonna do that. I got you. Okay, ain't no problem. Now it says Major League Baseball fundamentally supports voting rights for all Americans and opposes restrictions to the ballot box. We don't restrict you, okay? You just take your ass up there with your ID and vote. I don't understand this whole restriction thing. And somebody was saying something about you're not allowed to pass out water and snacks to people that are standing in line waiting to vote. And I seen where they said in New York you can't do the same thing. You can't do that either. And I guess that was something newly that they imposed, or maybe they were already doing it. But I'm just like, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody just walking up down the side of the street, but I don't want your bottle of water. I don't know who the hell you are, but I'm gonna bring mine out there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know you, bruh. You talking about? You just walking up. Hey man, you want a swig of what I got? No, bruh. Come on, man. Who are you? I mean, you just no man. Man, folk out there crazy, but they done slipped some stuff in there. Come on, man. I ain't into that nonsense. You be done woke up somewhere with your pants pulled down and got violated. You know what I'm saying? No, but I ain't into that. Now, I know that's a little wild, but hey, it can happen. I mean, I ain't taking no chances with them. So it said, we proudly use our platform to encourage baseball fans and communities throughout our country to perform their civic duty and actively participate in the voting process. Look, bud, I'm done with that. Man, the MLB need to be worried about playing baseball, okay? You don't need to be worried about no voting rights and nothing. But folks go to sports to get a release from regular everyday life. Now you up there throwing it in their face, bud. I mean, dang, man, why you think the rating's going down? Because every time they look up there, y'all got some old woke stuff up there. Y'all are talking about some discrimination. Y'all talking nonsense. Let the stuff go, bro. Damn. Y'all keeping racism alive. Y'all keeping the nonsense living, bud. The stuff was on life support. It was brain dead. Y'all done gave it a joke. Now we got Frankenstein's monster walking around, ravishing the land. Folks, critical race theory. Dang, woke sports. It's just like, dang, bud. And I mean, like I said, man, there ain't enough folks. There ain't enough institutions on the other side to combat it. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, but the mob has taken over all the institutions just about. You ain't got nowhere to run, so hey, but you got to fend for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So we seen that right there from Robert Manfred, and I pull up the Braves actually had a statement that they made as well. And so we see right here where the Braves actually had their press release, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Okay, been a Braves fan since way back in the '90s. Talking about Chipper Jones, Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux, Fred McGriff, Marquise Grissom, David Justice. I mean, we getting down. John Smoltz. I mean, we all in it, but I mean, I've been that far back. But of course, they talk about how they were deeply disappointed. And the Brave organization will continue to stress the importance of equal voting opportunities. But Braves, y'all didn't even need to say that, bud. He said, "Look, man, we're here to play baseball, bud. It ain't about, man. We ain't worried about no voting, but we about worried about baseball. That's our business. Our business is to entertain the fans, okay? To give them a release. You know what I'm saying? Or give them relief from everyday life. Sports are supposed to bring joy to people. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you take your family to and you enjoy it. You have a nice day. It's expensive." But hey, you go out there with your kids and stuff. They enjoy the players and all that, man. That's what it's supposed to be. But man, we just letting that stuff out. Well, everything got to be political. Everything got to be woke. Everything got to be nonsense. Now, they did say it right here. Unfortunately, businesses, employees, and fans in Georgia are the victims of the decision. That's who it is, okay? Because you ain't hurt the Braves, all right? Folks gonna still be going to the stadium. They're still gonna be making the money. Now you hit them a little bit as far as the All-Star revenue they could be making, but ultimately overall they're gonna be okay. That's who you're hitting. You're just hitting the everyday person out there, and that's what people don't understand. Okay, it's the fact that you're not really hurting the team. It's that you're hurting your own. Okay, I mean, because folks are asleep, but folks don't understand how things work. Now, all they want to do is just cancel and just throw folks to the wayside. But look, bud, there's always collateral damage when you do stuff like that, okay? It's never just one-sided. Look, in closing on this, I seen something down here that was just ignorant, and the PGA Tour hadn't said anything about it yet, about the Masters. And the PGA Tour, golf has really stayed out of the whole politics thing, and they need to. They just need to go play golf, okay? Because that's what they do. That's what we want you to do. We want you to play golf. You can have your opinion, but don't have your opinion on the golf course, okay? I want you to talk about golf. If I was a professional athlete, and they went up there and they asked me something, they'd be like, hey, what do you think about the voting rights in Georgia? I'd be like, well, I play baseball. My job up here is to comment on baseball and on the game we just played. So all questions that I will answer will be referred to baseball. Thank you. And that'll be it. Because that's my job. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to pander to y'all's nonsense. Now, I seen something right here. Players are very much aware of the Georgia voting bill, which places restrictions on voting that some believe will make it particularly difficult for black voters to reach the polls. Are black folk pitiful? Are black folk helpless? Why does everybody think they need to come help somebody black? Hot damn, bud. I mean, black folk can do for their own. You know what I'm saying? But no, bud. It's just, oh man, y'all just so pitiful. Let me come help you, bud. Oh, I know. But how is it so hard for a black person to get their ass in a car, drive up to the voting booth, pull out their fucking ID, and go up there and vote? Hot damn. But if they don't want to vote, then they won't vote. That's the whole thing, but they want to keep the premise of, oh yeah, man, we can just go out there and fortify elections. You know what I'm saying? And this might hurt our chances to fortify the elections. It's just like, bud. Man, you ain't slowing no black folk down from voting. If they want to vote, they take their ass out there and vote in between getting shot at some places. You know what I'm saying? If they in the inner city. I mean, dang, bro. It's just nonsense, man. And they just always cater like black people are just this pitiful race that can't do anything on their own unless they get a handout or get some or get somebody to exalt them or lift them high. No, bud, black folk can make it. Hot damn, man. And black folks ought to be offended. They said, no, bruh, I don't need your handout. I can work it. I can make a product. I can get things done. But no, bud, the problem is a whole lot of your black leaders, bud, they out there, especially like your Reverend Al Sharpton, they done made all that money on pandering and racism and dabbling. You know what I'm saying? That's what they made their money on, keeping that stuff alive. So it's a whole bunch of nonsense to me. And the MLB is pitiful, bud. But you don't never fold up to folks because they want more. It ain't enough. It's never enough for them. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below. What y'all think about the whole thing? I mean, they end up hurting black business owners because if I'm correct, I think Atlanta's 51% black. I mean, there's a whole lot of black folk in Atlanta. So you're hurting, and I would suspect that you have a whole lot of black-owned businesses in that area. So what do you think about helping with, racial injustice by removing the ability to make that revenue from this huge event with an all-star game? So, I mean, I think it'd be reverse racism myself, you know what I'm saying, or discrimination. But hey, that's just the way the cookie's crumbling at the moment. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.